Hello, I'm Natalie Dupree, here for postandcourier.com with a lovely red bell pepper or pimento soup. You can serve it hot or cold, so it goes with whatever is happening outside. It's really easy. It's made from just what you have in the house. So first, I have some red bell peppers that came in a can, or jar, a nice big tall jar. And I think you'd like to keep them in your house yourself. Always like keeping them in the house because then you've got something for an emergency. Then I have some onions that I sauteed with a little bit of garlic. This is true confession. I saute up several onions at one time and I put them in the refrigerator in plastic bags. I know I'm going to use them over a period of a week. And so I just go ahead and do that, and then when I need them, I pull them out. Also, if you think you're going to serve this cold, then you're better off using oil when you saute. If you think you're going to serve it hot, then butter's fine. So it's up to you. You make your own decision, or it won't make much of a difference. Just a good little habit to get into. So here we are. I'm going to add chicken stock, and this is not necessarily one I use all the time, so don't struggle to see whose it was. But you can use like 4 or 5 cups of stock. Depends on whether or not you're using store-bought or homemade. I really wouldn't use a homemade stock on this. I'd probably kind of consider it a waste of my efforts. But if you have tons of it around, why not? So here's this. Boop. Don't do that. Only fill it up to where the knife blade comes. If you get it over the knife blade, you will do what I just did. As it turns out, I just happen to have some ready. Now this is another thing. You can get it as thin as you'd like it by adding more, or you can get it as thick as you'd like it by adding less. So let's go ahead. Here we have this nice, and it's kind of thick. It's kind of got a little grain to it. Now I'm going to add drizzled cream on the top. That's just to make it pretty at service. If you wanted to get it done with ahead of time, you could go ahead and do it another way. If you had a little canned tomato on hand, you could add that. There's nothing wrong with a bell pepper and tomato. 1, 2. Now you want to pour a little cream, and you want to see if you can't get it in a design a little oomphy there, so that it gives a little dash at the table. Tidy up your plate. There you are. Chill it if you're going to serve it cold. In fact, I chill my chicken stock and my jar if I know I'm going to serve it cold, because it makes it so much easier. Everything's already cold. I'm Natalie Dupree, here for postandcourier.com, and I've got a red bell pepper or pimento soup. You can serve it hot or cold.